Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. I got a very emotional email from a young lady who lives in this apartment. Unfortunately, she went through on a lot of things in the last 2-3 years. Mentally and physically happened too much with her. She had depression and some other very serious health issues. She gained a lot of pound and after she lost it. Her roommate moved out and she also lost her job. Now it's really hard to say that, but she is very close to be homeless. She asked my help because you can see the condition. Right now she's working, she found a new job and she is ready to start everything over. But the problem is because she lost her job and couldn't pay the rent, they already want to evict her. All alone, she can't afford to keep up this apartment alone, so she definitely wants a roommate. But how to call anyone in these conditions? You can see what is going on here. It's really bad. She started to ordering the trash. Maybe it's strong and hard to say that she's ordering the trash, but she wasn't in that mental health condition to throw away all the trash. It was more and more. Right, and now let's go back to the cleaning. So, of course, when I saw her message, I definitely wanted to help her. The conditions are super bad. The smell is very strong. This type of house where it's like a food trash all around and everything is getting rotten has a very strong smell. So before I step in the apartment, I already know, like, okay, this is very serious. And here, do you see these drinks? So if they are there for a couple of months or probably a year, they get very rotten and the smell is just like the worst smell ever. Not even when I open the fridge that bad, like when I open up a cup. And I already show you spiders 2 times. But in this apartment, I just met with my biggest fear. Here my watches just help me to count how much calories I'm burning while it's cleaning. Oh, and also here I want to show you, like, I hate when my gloves is dirty, so even if I am not cleaning with my hands, but I'm cleaning my hands on with the gloves, I have to wash always. But anyway, after the gloves and after my watch, I want to tell you, like, why this house is, why this cleaning is really hard for me. Because there she has, the apartment has, whatever who has, a lot of spiders. Spider everywhere. But I'm for real, I never ever seen so many spiders in one apartment. They are literally hanging down from the ceiling, like in a real horror movie. Mostly it's like the long daddy spider, daddy long, no, long daddy leg. I don't know. You know, the spider with the long leg. This is what I find, and also there is some a regular house brown spider, what is a little bit chunky, and I found a third type of spider. I don't know what kind of spider is. Or actually, I know the spider what I hate. Yeah, that's the spider. Yeah, that's the name. I hate it. And after I introduce you my biggest fear, spiders, I want to explain a little bit what I actually did here. So because as you see everything is rotten.
So many spiders.
Yeah, I'm just like, I was explaining here like I hate spiders, and now I'm gonna show you the spiders. Okay, so enjoy this moment in my video. So what did I do? Okay, yes. So I started to collect all the garbage, all the trash, all the rotten food, and I started to put in bags. I have no idea how much bags of garbage we made. Of course, random Johnny was with me. He helped me to carry down all the garbage bag. So that was very, very helpful. And also, he started to collect the trash from the living room. It just literally amazed me how these flies can fly all around with so many spiders. I think these spiders moved in and they don't really do a good job. Of course, I started to clean out the whole apartment, but today I will show you only the kitchen part. The fridge. Oh, yes, the fridge is. That's another level and a different story. So the doors are now working, and I'm not really sure about why it's not working, because the fridge is full or because the door is not good anymore. In this part, I am not cleaning out the the fridge. Yes, I keep forget the word. I had no time on this weekend, so I couldn't clean it, but I promise I will. Here, what I do after I collected all the garbage, I am taking down all the spiders because we want to clean top of the cabinets, and I also want to clean the wall, and I don't want any spider in my neck or in my hair, because I am an adult and I know they're not gonna bite me or they're not gonna hurt me. That these are not the poisonous spiders, but to think about that, like they climbing on my hair and my neck is just like no. I have to go to the ER just because I was thinking about it. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, I just really hope it's not really confusing how I'm jumping between the stories, because I feel like I'm having a stroke. I can't finish one story because I see something in my video I want to explain, but then, okay, it sounds a little crazy, and I am a little bit crazy. So after I collected all the garbage, it was time to start to clean the kitchen. Mostly what I used is pine soil, and I'm so happy. I am so happy because you recommend this product in the comment section. Like, pine soil is a lifesaver. It's a very, very good and very strong products, and also disinfect everything. Look at this. I use hot water and pine soil, and it's just beautiful. It got so white. Of course, I used that brush, but it's like it's. I feel like it was easier than use a sponge. It makes the surface more wet, or I don't know. Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like, oh my gosh, how easy to clean. I don't have to scrub too much, and I don't have to use any very, hard and yeah, hard, whatever. Cleaning products, strong cleaning products. That was just good. Look at those spiders. I try to be very nice with them, because understand something. Just because I don't like spider doesn't mean like I want to kill them because they are smaller than me. Look at them, they're just running away, they're just trying to save the babies. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry because these spiders are, oh yeah, I killed one, I'm sorry. They are really protect the babies, the little eggs, and I just feel so bad to kill them, so I'm trying to hush them. But at the same time, I have to very, very hard with them because I want to clean, so they need to go. But they are not going. After I cleaned one corner, they just tried to move back. They was like, oh, finally the cleaning lady came and cleaned my house, so now I can go back. It wasn't funny because I'm hoping that after cleaning they just gonna go away, but it's like they are enjoying this apartment so much. So yes, what I really use: hot water, safe pine sol, a great sponge. This is what I used. And it's very very interesting because this kitchen was dirty. On the oven, on the stove, of course I used degreaser, and one of the part on the tile also had to use degreaser. You know me, you know my videos, and you know that I like to clean behind and under the oven or the fridge. In this part, that's not possible. We try to move out the oven, but also the floor is already broken, and I don't know how, but I just couldn't move the oven. So it is what it is. I try my best, and now here you can see when I used the degreaser, and look at this. The degreaser is just cleaning so well, all the spiders running all around. What a beautiful movie. This is my favorite part. Oh my gosh. It's just looking so good. Like all the grease and all the oil is just melting down. And it's so easy to clean. It's beautiful. The only bad thing is, like, I know a little bit goes behind the stove and it's not making me happy. And also the apartment is very very old. um a little bit about the lady. She was literally working all day long while I was there. She just went to the bathroom or grabbed a soda or something, and she just working so hard. I'm pretty sure she just wants to finish everything and start over. This is really really sad to think about that. Like someone really can be homeless because her life is just got destroyed because of mental illness or something. She also so scared, so she asked me to keep every rule, like not leaving trash on the hallway, not even for a minute. Unfortunately, we did. She sent me a message, and I didn't read that message well, but she wrote me that, like, Barbie, please don't leave any trash bag on the hallway. She was so scared, and I said, like, okay, 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 no problem, we're gonna take down right now. And it's also a little bit difficult this because this is not that big project building where I usually used to work in New York. This is just a three-floor house building, and there is not too many options to place the garbage. Usually under the project building there is like very very big containers, and I don't have to worry about the garbage at all. But in this case it's like I can't put down too many garbage bags. So it used to happen like we cleaned the living room, made the living room empty, and one day we left the garbage there, and on the next day random Johnny just moved the garbage out. So yeah, here we need to play a little bit with the garbage and with the days, but I say that it works really really well. Most of the garbage is out, but there is one bedroom what is still full with trash, and that's a real horror room for me, because if you saw the spiders here in that room, like they are literally hanging down from the ceiling. Like I'm not even kidding, and it's not because I'm really scared, but I'm gonna show you. And because I need to save some videos, and also the time is like now my friend, I couldn't finish with this home yet, so I will show you in parts. When I show you in parts and I finish with the apartment, just like usually, I will put all the parts together and I will share them together. So don't be surprised, because some of you asking like, Barbie, but you shared this video already. Yes, but understand something. Every long video, all the parts together, is a new chance to find new subscribers and watchers. And to be honest, like for content creators, it's a very important thing. The other thing why I'm doing this and sharing this in parts, I'm sorry because of my butt. It's like, we are so close to moving, like 17 days left, and I need to save some videos, because when I go back to Hungary, go and visit my family and my friends, at least I want a week to do not work, not thinking about work. Because to be honest, since I started this job, I am always working, except when I'm sick. So I want to give my time for my family. I didn't see my father and I didn't hug my father for 20 years. So this is the time what I really want to spend with them. And also, of course, YouTube has to go, because this is my job, this is my main job, this is my business. So it's not possible just let's sit for a month and not sharing any videos, because I spoke about this before. YouTube has a very strict rules. Yeah, like if you are not uploading videos, you're gonna be in trouble. So I have to do that, not just like because YouTube is forced me, but of course I really enjoy. And that's just as I promised, I'm gonna bring you some videos from Hungary. But anyway, right now I am between two jobs. Today I just started another cleaning. That apartment is very, very tiny. That's a studio apartment, and I'm just so glad I'm able to clean that too. And I don't know, probably another apartment can fit in my schedule, but let's see. First, I want to finish with this one. Um, what I want to say is, like, I finished with the kitchen. I have to clean the bathroom, but bathroom cleaning is like one day. Living room, it's still in not a good condition. The hardest part is always the floor. It's really hard to clean the floor, especially in an old apartment. I spoke about that. Like, I am not using mop. I'm always using my hand, because it's easier. Not easier, but easier. And the last room is one bedroom, but is filled up with trash. Really, really bad. My plan is to finish with the whole apartment on the next week. I really hope I can do that, especially because the lady told me in the message, like in May, she already wants someone to move in and rent that room, because she can afford it. She can afford the rent, and as I told you before, she doesn't want to be homeless, and I really hope that's not gonna happen. So I'm trying my best with time and with cleaning and with everything. I don't say she doesn't have to work anything after on her apartment after I finished, because I have to hurry, so that's possible. Like, she have to go through on the cabinets. I try to clean as much as possible, but right now, because of the time and because of everything, I can't be that detailed. I really hope she's gonna be able to do the rest. I am not leaving too much. I don't want to. I want to, and I don't want to give homework for the owners, but that's true. Like, they also have to do something for their situation, and I think I give them a very, very good base. And after, they also have to put in a little effort to keep up the condition, or if I couldn't clean something, they have to be able to do that. So as I said before, probably I said, I hope I didn't just think I said out. Anyway, so 17 more days left in United States, and so let me share something about me with you. You don't know that, but I really like tattoos. But I was always thinking about it, like if I really want it or not. My biggest dream is like, and please don't hate me, um, to the whole body tattoo. Like I really like that. Except my face. I never want to tattoo on my face, but on my neck and on my arms and on my legs and everywhere. So I'm really dreaming about it. That, but I didn't want to do that when I was too young because I was really scared. Like, I won't like it later. But anyway, so I just turned 36 on May 1st. Yes, I know. Now you will say happy birthday. Not this is what I said. Oh, this is what I share with you, but I surprised myself with a tattoo. I told to random Johnny, like I want a New York tattoo from New York. You know, I can make any other tattoo everywhere, but the New York tattoo has to make, in New York. So today I went to the tattoo salon. I was hesitating, like when should I go? And also I got tattoo on my arm, and then random Johnny said like, oh my goodness, you are crazy because that part is gonna hurt so bad. And I got a little bit scared, like why really I picked this part when it's gonna be so painful. And random Johnny was really ready to record me, and he was like, I want to see your face when you know the tattoo maker will touch you and start to tattooing you. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Let me see the video later when after all the pain, probably I'm gonna cry on the video or something. And no, actually, it wasn't that bad. I asked the guy, like, because I felt like he always put some cream on my arm while he was making the tattoo. And I was really thinking, like, probably he's putting a little cane cream because this is a new thing. Like, they don't want too much pain for you. So I asked the guy, like, do you put lidocaine on my skin? And he was looking, yes, like, is she crazy? Why would I put lidocaine? He said, no, I don't. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, so it's just not hurting. But I told to random Johnny, listen, after 2 kids, I'm strong. I'm very, very strong. So you don't have to worry. But yeah, that was my second tattoo. I have my other tattoo, and probably it's like, I don't know what you think about it, but that's my ex-boyfriend's name on my one hand, and I don't regret it because that's a memory. And unfortunately, he passed away like 6 years ago. I don't know exactly what happened with him, but it's just so sad because just because we broke up, I never ever wished him to anything bad. I really wished him a good life and another girlfriend. Just because it didn't work with me, it doesn't mean like I wish something bad. But unfortunately, it turned out like a really, really bad story. So I don't care what other people think about it, like, oh, your ex-boyfriend's name is on your arm. That's a memory. One day I was really, really love him, for a long, long time. So we had memories together. And that's why people makes tattoos, because they want memories. And he is a memory for me. I started my New York life with him, actually. We came to New York together. And it's just a very weird feeling. Now I'm living New York with another tattoo on my arm. So yes, that was that point when I knew it, like I still gonna have other tattoos. And I know some people really don't like tattoos, or they are judging others, but it's just like, especially when we put out ourselves for other people to see us. It's always judging, but this is still my body. Just because I'm making content, and just because I like cleaning, and just because I do, angel thing, like this is what you say, not I say, helping others. And yo, Barbie, you are what an angel, and I thank you so much. You think that. So like, I'm gonna be angel with some tattoos. So I just want to make you ready for that. Like, you're gonna see more tattoos of me, and I'm just so proud. I was thinking about it, like how I want a New York on my body, and New York Times magazine. I just picked that letters because it's really old and really beautiful, and I am just so proud now because I have it. Yeah, so this is a little story what happened with me now. Tattoos and craziness. And I just 36. Can you believe that? Because I'm not. To be honest, I feel like I'm 24 and I have to remind myself, like, Barbie, I am so sorry. I have to let you know that, but you are not 24 anymore. So it's sad, but it's true. And here is, actually, I forgot to tell, but you can see I am washing the floor. As I told you before, to clean the floor, to wash the floor, it's always a very hard job. I used, pine sol, hot water, and the metal sponge, and also some scraper because some stuff, food was really stick on the floor. And yeah, this is how the kitchen cleaning look like. I am actually so happy because I think it's beautiful. So from the first shot, for the first time when I saw this kitchen, it's just like turned out really, really cute and nice. And I just love it so much. Of course, if you feel I didn't explain something well, or I stuck middle of the story and I never ever finished, just let me know and I will answer you in the comment. I also thinking about to change the sharing day when I'm sharing the videos, because I just realized like every other cleaner is just cleaning, uploading the video on Saturday. And I realized that like people can pick, like, oh, which cleaner I should watch. But anyway, what is really important now to show you is the result. I really hope you will like this change because for me it's just really, really good. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you on the next week when I will show you more parts from this apartment. Bye! Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. If you remember, I already showed you a part when I cleaned the kitchen in this apartment. The lady had different problems in her life, mentally and physically, and this is what you see here now. But actually I share every information in description. I have no idea what random Johnny did in the back, but it was so noisy. I'm sorry. And I'm also testing my channel because I am always trying to following the comments, what I get, the feedback, how you feel about my videos. And some of you said I talk too much and you want to hear more cleaning sound. So in this part I won't talk too much, but I will. I mean, not too much, but I will talk. But I let you to enjoy the original sounds. I just can't believe I found so many candies in the bathroom. Let me tell you, it's super hard to recording a video, especially if the bathroom is really small, because I am covering out a lot of important things. Oh, maybe not important, but anyway, I'm just covering, and I feel always so bad when I'm watching back my videos and I can show you interesting parts. To be honest, these drinks is the most smelliest drink in this kind of house. I think it's coffee and it's just super smelly. Here I was just shaking my head because of spiders. She had a lot of random stuff everywhere. When please don't forget to leave a comment like how you like this new version. Like I'm not really talking too much. Okay, now I'm stopped. If I see something what you could use, for example, the body showers and if still not expired, I just keep it. If you're watching me from the first part, when I cleaned the kitchen, you already know this house is full with spider. If you are new here, I just want to let you know she has a lot of spider in this apartment. Now you can see me here why I'm having a heart attack. I don't stop to cleaning just because of the spiders, but sometimes it's mentally hard for me because I have a feeling like they are on me, or I am imagine that like they are actually walking on me, and that stress me out. But after I'm just like, I'm like, Barbie, you have to do this, so just stop crying and I can continue. So what I really did here, I made empty the bathroom because you can't clean a full bathroom. You can still see some stuff all around, but it's more emptier than before. And now I am ready to clean because you can see it's really dirty. All right, so the clap clap thing, probably it's interesting for you, but let me explain. So when I made empty the bathroom, that was on the last week, and when I actually clean it, that happened on this week. And I didn't know how I'm gonna edit this video, so that's why you can see the clap clap here and now. Oh my gosh. What was a Spider-Man? What can I say when I got scared from a spider web? I still can't believe it. Okay, mostly what I used to clean this bathroom, it was pine sol, safe, and a little bleach. Alright, so the tile work and the tile cleaning part will be a little bit long. If you want to speed up, that's totally okay. I also will make chapters so you will see like how long I'm cleaning this tile. If you get bored, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I worked so hard and so long to clean this tile and between the tiles, so I just put in the video. If you get bored, it's okay, just speed it up. Oh, it just looks so good. Okay, I like before because I also used the barkeeper's friend. Oh, beautiful. Lovely, this is so lovely. I'm having fun. Maybe you're surprised why I choose this way to clean the tile and the bathtub. This is the best and the faster, to be honest. To wipe down with the clothes is not that effective because I would just like wipe all around the dirt. So this is faster way to solve the problem. You keep asking when we move. Some of you would think we are already in Spain or Hungary. We are not. One more week left. We're gonna travel on May 19. That's the big day. If I'm able, I also used to wash the wall.
Oh, holy moly, what are you doing here? So sorry. Okay, go. Oh, oh. Okay, okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, he's passed away? Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I also cleaned the toothbrush holder side too because I saw in the video it's dirty, but you can see the whole cleaning. I definitely gonna wash the tile here, and when I did, I realized, oh, it's still dirty there a little bit. So usually I go back and wipe down, but I can't see always when I'm actually cleaning that part. It's weird, but that's the truth. If I clean out the toilet inside with one sponge, I never use that again. It goes to the garbage right away. You can see on the side, even if it's dirty, I already using a brand new sponge. And again, the same toilet design, what I just hate it. Please don't be worried about I'm using the same cloth on the tile on top of the toilet and a little bit side of the sink. This is not the final cleaning. What you usually don't see, sometimes I used to show it, I still spray everything all over with a disinfect spray or bleach or something. So that's why I was just brave enough to show you I did that. But I also want to explain like it's not the final cleaning because literally what I'm doing here is just wiping down the dirt, but it doesn't mean just because I use um cleaning products that's already 100% clean. So don't worry, please. But now I'm just laughing so hard because I explained everything with the clothes and the extra disinfection. I am not using the same clothes on this side what I used on the toilet, just to make clear this. Actually, it's just amazed me like how long I am cleaning surfaces. I just realized that now. I don't think that's okay. To wiping down so many times one thing. To wash the floor, I used bleach. And now it's time to show you the before and after. And please don't leave yet because I will show you how I clean it and how I made empty the hallway and the fridge. Okay, so this is the cleaning what is not really fitting anywhere, so I just thought like I'm gonna share now. I also want to tell you why I was cleaning the kitchen on the last week. I asked random Johnny to help me to start to clean the living room, and he took his job so serious. So he took my job and he cleaned it so well. He didn't even left anything for me. I'm just kidding, it's still a lot of things to do there, but he made a really good job. As you can see, there was a bunch of stuff on the hallway. It was mixed trash with usable stuff. She also had a lot of ordered stuff, but she never ever opened it. There was an extra room, and we just placed everything over there. You can see I'm putting the packages together. Actually, two room left. The bedroom, what I left for a last room, and the living room. The living room is already, I can say it's empty, but we just need to clean it, and that's all. And we're gonna finish with this apartment. I asked the owner to put on some stuff if she wants to keep it or she wants to throw away, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna do on this weekend, and then it's not gonna have a problem for me. This was so funny for me. Like, there is a real spider and a spider picture on this bag. Like, it doesn't make any sense to put a spider on a gummy bear bag. And there was a real spider. It was just so funny for me. I also want to tell you I will put all the parts together when I finish this apartment. So if you missed one, you can see, in one video, all of them. Alright, so the hallway is done for now, but I just didn't wash the floor yet and I just didn't make perfect yet because you can see that room over there. We're gonna move out a lot of garbage and we're gonna mess up the floor, so it's like I just don't want to waste my time and energy to clean this perfect. Why I'm gonna mess up again. And after you're gonna see the fridge cleaning. And here we are. So what's going on with this fridge? You can see everything is rotten in the fridge. This fridge is not working, but just because it's not working, I still have to make this empty. In this case I want, oh what a nice catch. In this case I want clean. I won't wipe out the fridge because I don't have time for that now, because as I told you before, only 1 week left in New York and I want to make sure I can finish this apartment. It's gonna be the last apartment in New York what I actually cleaning. So right now I don't want to show you I can make clean this fridge, and it's also garbage. So yes, this is the story with the fridge. I just had to make it empty because the workers will I'm sorry, the workers won't move the fridge if it's full, so I just made empty. I really hope you enjoyed this part, even if it was a little bit everything together. It's going to be a weird end, so don't accept anything big. Like I'm gonna show you a clean fridge because I want, but I wanted to show you this part because I spent, days to clean these. On the next week, I will show you more. Bye. Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. I was super excited about this part because if you remember, I am showing this apartment for 3 weeks now, I guess. And after the kitchen, I think this is the most interesting room. A single lady lives here, and a couple of years ago she had mental and physical job, and now she has my help because if her home's not gonna be clean, she can get a homeless, what we definitely don't want. This is still the house where it's a bunch of spiders, and this room was the worst. You can see on my face, I was shocked and I was really scared to clean all the spider webs with all the spiders. I don't say that I had panic attack or something, but I was super close for that. So before I did anything in this room, I started to clean the spider webs because I definitely don't want any spider in my hair on my neck. Yep, and you can see here I freaked out because I just saw one. It was walking down, and I was like, okay, it's gonna walk on me, and I don't want that. Yep. She had some important thing what she wanted to save and find, and to be honest, it's just not that easy in this mess. I started all the cleaning front of the closet, and here mostly what I found it was carton boxes. But it's gonna be so much interesting when I go a little deeper. When I started to work on this room, Random Johnny was with me, and he was such a big help because we made a lot of garbage. It's possible right now its subtitles is not available because I am uploading my video on Saturday, and usually then it's no automatic subtitles under my video. And yes, this is what I found, but don't be scared. She is not using any drug or something. It was like for medicine, and she totally forgot. She just threw that away. When I told her like this is what I found, she felt super bad, and she apologized so many times, and she said like don't worry Barbie, I am not sick or something. And it was like I know. I just learned like I have to be more careful, that's it. I found so many laptops. I think on the second day before I started to work on this room, she sent me a message like Barbie, it's two important thing what I'm searching from this room. One is a book, but the other one is a diamond ring. Mm-hmm. So I was super nervous because usually I am really good to find stuff what the owners want. You know, if you see my videos, sometimes I find the key, the car key, ID, driver license, money, stuff like this. But a diamond ring, it's like that's something else, and I definitely wanted to find it. Mostly what you can see in this part is literally how I'm collecting all the trash from this room. And you just saw that like I started to put together old videos parts in one video. I'm gonna be super honest, I need this trick because my YouTube went crazy, my channel went crazy, so I need to, you know, speed it up my algorithm a little bit. So that's why I'm doing. And I also realizing like if people saw the first part, it's not sure they're gonna see the second part. But if I put all them together, they can enjoy the full house cleaning. and that's exactly what I'm gonna do with this video. So when I'm done, the last room what I want to show you is the living room, and when I finish with all of them on Wednesday, I'm gonna share a salon video. This part is just great when all the trash is just falling out from the bag. Probably my voice is a little tired. We had a party yesterday. We had a very good party yesterday, and we also had a karaoke. And yes, I was singing. And we already had a party on the last week. That was like our bye-bye party, but because last week was too good, we just want another party. And we had it. And on a Monday, we're gonna fly away. And actually, this is the last apartment in New York what I cleaned. So it was really emotional, but you're gonna see that in another part. And can you believe this? Can you believe this? What I found? Yes, the diamond ring! Hooray! So the story is I am not really sure about it. That is from her grandma, but I don't know if the grandma owned that diamond ring. Um, if yes, that means like that ring is really, really old, or if she just got from the grandma. But it really doesn't matter. The point is, I found it and I was really happy, and the owner was very, very happy. And look what else I found. Here I am now reading about things like because I want to know everything about the owners. It just helps me to decide if it's important or not. That's all why I spend more time to check a letter or a piece of paper or something. I start to feel like this is a treasure hunting house. I had no idea how much trash I will find under the bed. And yes, we are super excited about we're gonna fly away on Monday. I keep asking my kids. My oldest son had the last day in the school yesterday. The little one is like, I'm not really sure if he really understand what that mean like when we moving away. But today he showed me an airplane and he said like we're gonna be on the airplane, and I was like, yes, that's true. And I asked him if he scared of something, and once he said yes, and after he said no, so I don't know. But it's very interesting, but I have no idea how much worth it Hungarian forint anymore. Since I'm using dollar for 12 years, and I scheduled an appointment with in a nail salon, and the lady was like, "Okay, I'm gonna send you the price list." And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." And when she sent it, the price list, I was shocked about the prices, and I was like, "Okay, let me see in dollar because I don't know if I should pay that amount like." When I'm 12 years before, I would never pay that because it was just for my brain, it was like super expensive, and it's like no way I'm gonna pay that money for a nail. But I checked in dollar, and I realized that's only $29. And was like, oh my gosh, that's a very good price. Because when I used to go to the nail salon here in Bronx, usually I pay $60, was still not expensive, but it's just like very basic. If you want extra decoration, then it can go to $80, and it's like I don't know. I feel I don't want to spend that much money on my nail because I am working. You see what I'm doing, and it's always getting dirty and everything very fast. So it's like it really doesn't make any sense to make a very designed and decorated nails. But let's see now what you can do for me. And I don't know if you're interested about more prices, but for example, here in the Bronx, when I wanted to order a T-shirt with my name, it's printing on my name. I mean, they printing on my name on the T-shirt. That was like $45 one. In Hungary, one shirt it's $10, and also our dog has to eat a special food. He has ZD, and here is like 140, something like that. And in my country, the same size of bag, it's around $80. So it's like for me, for my brain, everything is so much cheaper. But of course, for the people who makes money in Hungary and they have to live from foreign, it's not that cheap. Actually, my country is really expensive. This is how much garbage I made by myself, and I also had to carry them down on 2 floors because that was the garbage day, and I wanted to make sure they gonna take away. But I was working on this apartment for 2 weeks, and it's like it's just really amazed me. This is how much garbage I made. You can see here. I think it was like 30 bags or something. But anyway, on the last week, on the last days when I threw away all the garbage in trash bag, someone, just homeless people or somebody, came and they started to open the bags, and that was like that happened when I already finished. I moved out all my stuff, and on the next day we had to go back because random Johnny left his hoodie in this house, and we went back to pick it up. And when we was parking in front of the house, someone just literally opened all the bags and threw all around all the trash. It was like really really shocking, and I couldn't help her. Number one, because do that, it's not her job and not my job, that's the building's job. She was really really sad because the management started to bother her, like that's her, problem and her issue, and it's her fault. And I told, like, they assuming like she did that or something. And I told them, like, I told to the lady, like, listen, here is the proof, here's the video, here's the picture, send them. Like, it was really bad, all the trash, and then they can bother you. But it was like very very shocking, like the mess what it was front of the building. Here I find another needle. I have to just cover that part because I don't want any problem on my video. I don't know what can I show and what I can show. Probably needle is something what I can't, and I don't want to lose monetization on my video. So I just cover, but I told you what is that. Maybe you're confused how is the mattress again on the frame. It's just like it was keep falling away, so I was like, okay, let me put on the other side. So mattress question is like always hard. I can't afford to buy a new mattress in every household. So yes, that's really terrible, but I just had to leave that mattress. And actually, after I cleaned up the room, and I just had to do a little more detail cleaning. She was happy with that mattress because she told me, like, for years she didn't sleep in a bed. She was sleeping on the couch, and this is just very very sad. Like, she is actually happy because she can sleep on this mattress. And oops, yep, I hit my finger, but I was okay. And I really understand her, and I understand her situation. It's just like I wish to buy her a new mattress. And on the next day when I went to finish all the cleanings, she already put bedding stuff on the mattress, and I didn't bother. I was just like, it's hard to say, but I was at least happy she can enjoy, and when she's gonna be that situation to buy a new mattress or something, I really hope she's gonna do it. Can you believe how much trash it was under her bed? It's just such a good feeling when you see that, like, hey, I'm almost done with all the trash. So after I finished with all the trash, the next part was cleaning. You can see the wall, it's super, super dirty, and this is how people usually know my videos are not fake or staged because they used to say that if the wall is too clean, it's staged. But now the wall is dirty, so you know that is the real. I'm just funny. Um, but yes, I try my best with the wall, and it's actually turned really, really good, but still she really needs a good painting. Started on this side first because I definitely wanted to move back the bed frame and the mattress because it's just like, I just put one side of the room, so I wanted to put back. That's why I started on here. And before I moved back, I also washed the floor. Wash this floor, it's really challenging. The floor is old, the floor is destroyed. I try my best. I don't say she doesn't need to mop this floor many times because she need it. I tell this many times, this is a basic cleaning, but after the owners has to be okay to keep it up the condition. And as I told you before, I always give them a little homework. It's also happened in this case, and I just really hope she's gonna finish all the things what she has to finish and try to keep up. That's mean like she's gonna make a daily cleaning or at least weekly. Under the bed it was a lot of spiders, and they just put their spider web all around on every furniture, so I had to wipe down everything. Look at this spider web, it's just like from this room. It's just really amazing. I try to make a very detailed cleaning. Like if I start to clean, I just want to make sure everything is clean. I really try my best, and I think on the end the room is just turned really beautiful. Very proud of myself because I just solved the air conditioner problem. I don't know what is this pillows like. I know why she put there, but here is the part what it needed, and I did it. Yay! I know some of you are really missing the window cleaning. I am usually not really cleaning the window. I mean, sometimes inside, but in this case, I should open the window and clean between the two windows, but I just didn't do that. It's just like because I'm so happy I just could put the air conditioner there, and probably if the window is broken and I open, I can't put it back, and she cannot ask help from the management because they are already so mad at her. So no, I didn't clean well the window just as much as possible. You can see on the window frame, it is what it is. I try my best to clean it. I use pine sol, hot water. But if something is broken and old, it's not possible to clean 100%. I'm still not sad or disappointed because I know old homes are ready. And I'm just super glad at least I reached that result, what you're gonna see on the end. And here you can see the last parts, scraping and sweeping up the floor. And after washing with my hand, it's really hard to wash with my hand. I like it and I don't like it. It's like not 100%. I would like to use a mop, but in this condition with this dirty floor, it's just like it's not a good idea. But I actually gonna use mop on the next episode when I'm cleaning the living room. I can tell this secret. It was so much easier. On the end, to be honest, I was really, really tired, so I used that. I changed the water, but in a minute it's already got dirty. So that's the things what I'm talking about. It like just because I washed the floor, and I changed the water doesn't mean like the floor is clean. So she has to go through on the floor over and over and over again. But at least it's better now. And now it's time to see the result. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you on the next week. Bye. Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. This is the last room for that apartment what I started a couple of weeks ago. If you remember, I already showed you how I cleaned the kitchen, the bedroom and the bathroom. And today the last room is the living room. It's a little bit tricky because when we started to work on the bedroom, random Johnny moved away a lot of trash while I was working in the kitchen. I was laughing and I told him like, oh my gosh, you actually took my job because he moved away every important trash what I wanted to show you. But actually that was really nice from him to help me. But as you can see, it's still a lot left to show you. Here you can see I am opening a box and I always do this because I always checking if something inside. If it's empty and only the protecting stuff in the box, I'm throwing away. If still the stuff is inside the box, I'm keeping that. So this is the reason why I usually check the packages or the box what is inside, not because I am curious about what the owner has. This is the reason. And I can tell you I am recording my voice from Hungary now. We arrived on Tuesday, and my feelings are really mixed. Very interesting feeling to be in my own town again after 12 years. I feel like I never left Hungary, and I feel like I lived in New York 10 years ago. It's a very interesting feeling to be in my country again. I feel so good now, but still the plan is we are going to Spain. On Monday, when I stepped out from our apartment when we spent 10 years, my friends came over and we cried so bad. I was so scared how I'm gonna feel after we leave New York, but I can say that thank God. It seems like everything is okay in my head. I will tell you more, but let's see who sponsored my video today. So yeah, the last day was very interesting and actually probably was like harder just because of I saw my friends how hard they crying, and that also made me cry. But after I stepped out from the apartment, I was okay. I think I was okay. I started to cry a little bit in the car, but otherwise everything was very okay. And now let's talk about the job a little bit, what I'm doing here. So you can see I am still going through on the trash. We made a lot of bag of trash. If I could keep something, I did. On the last day when I already finished and I closed the door behind me, on the next day she sent me a message and she told me like, Barbie, on the table there was some important papers in envelope. Where did you put it? And I told her like, I put in the room, in the little room next to the living room. She couldn't find it and I was like mid of packaging and ready to go. And then she said like, I can't find them. I can't believe you really throw them away. And I was like, yeah, I didn't throw them away. I remember like all the stuff that was on the table. I just placed in the little room. And how good I am actually recording these cleanings because I edited out that part when I put together all the papers and I placed them in the little room and I show her that part like, listen, I really did that. So she was so much better because she was like, okay, I really didn't throw away. She just needs to, search more well. And actually, I have no idea if she found it because my US phone number is not working anymore, so she can't send me a message. But I'm pretty sure she found it. And just as I told you before, I will put all the parts together from this apartment and I will share on Wednesday. And I still have another apartment for New York, what you never seen before. That's going to be the next Saturday video. And that's gonna be the last video from New York. And I already have jobs in Hungary. I found some homes where I can clean and I can't wait. Um, Today I am going to work. That's not gonna be that bad. It's actually that apartment is empty already. And you know me, I helping people and I am not really cleaning empty apartments, but I have a good reason why I do this. Who owns that apartment is really sick. She has cancer, and someone was renting the apartment and made dirt behind him. Because the owner has the sickness, she can't afford to hire someone to clean this apartment, but they want to sell this apartment and they ask my help. It's not really bad for me, it's not a hard job, and if I can help them with a little cleaning, I will do that. So that's going to be my job today. I can't wait. Let's see. Like, I am not starting with something really strong. I'm gonna do a light cleaning, but still interesting. And also very interesting. Like, I have to buy all the cleaning products here, and I have no idea what is the good cleaning product in Europe, in Hungary. So that's also going to be very, very challenging. It was really funny yesterday because we went to this big supermarket to buy some cleaning product, and one worker was looking at me and looking at me and looking at me. I mean, she was like, are you that girl who's cleaning? And I was like, yes. And she got so happy. I gave her a hug and was like, I really like your videos. And I was like, my face turned red because I am not used to it. Like, people are recognizing me and telling me how much they like me. But it was a really nice feeling. She was super cute. Look what I found under the trash. This is not the first time I see these kind of bugs under the trash. I have no idea what kind of bug is this, but they are really common.
Jó?
I have no idea if you know what is this, but for Hungarian people, this is everything because we always made soda for us, a sparkling water, and that's what you need to make a sparkling water. As Hungarian, we are really like that. After 3 years, it's still shocking me like how much things I find under the beds. Oh, the first thing and the funniest thing when I came back to my country and we went, to the centrum to walk a little bit and look around what's changed. It was very interesting. Like, I heard the people what they talking about it. Like, I feel like I am reading in their mind. Like in US, you're not really focusing what other people talking about it. But now it's just like you heard everything what they talking about it, and it was like really interesting. Still, after a week, when we go to the centrum and I hear many people, I feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? It's really interesting, super weird. And also the prices are shocking in my country. To be honest with you, I am not really understand forint anymore, our money. So to know if it's a good price or not, I always have to check in dollar, like how much is that. Oh, this part was funny because I found a chocolate here and it was so stick on the floor and it was like, what? A chocolate? A big bar of chocolate? Okay, now go back to the money thing. Like Hungary is super expensive for the people who lives here. They don't make too much money, and the prices it's in the sky. For us, after New York, it seemed a little cheaper. But for example, when we went to shopping in a big supermarket and we had to buy stuff like food, or now I don't want to use everything what is my father, so we try to help them, buy food or for wash the clothes. I don't want to they pay everything. Now we realize, like, yes, it's sometimes it's kind of the same price like in New York, and that was shocking because this is a little country. So after we collected all the trash, it was time to start to clean the living room. I recorded this cleaning in parts. I was working 2 weeks on this apartment and we started to make empty the living room on the first week, I guess. And the cleaning happened on the second week. This is what you can see here, like how much things I have to do. And this is the part where I sent to the lady, like, hey, I put everything together and I placed in the little room. And what you can see now, the real cleaning, it was the last day and the really last job in New York. I wish to clean this apartment better with much details, but again, what is needed needs to change the floor, needs to paint the wall, what I can do. As I told you before in other parts, she wants someone who rents one room. To make that happen, first need to renovate the whole apartment. I don't know if the management will do that because if you remember, I told you like when we put out all the trash bags, someone just opened at some homeless people or people who wants to check what is in the garbage bags, and they just left everything like that, really messy, and the management starts to bother the owner like that's her mistake. um and I already spoke about that, like they want to move her out. So the situation was very serious. I'm just happy if she can keep this apartment and live in this apartment without any problem, and in a little clean conditions. And I also really hope she gonna be able to keep the clean conditions. I'm still looking back, and I see where are we started. How the whole apartment looked at the beginning, like it was like literally trash everywhere, and how it looks now. Next to the living room, there is a little room what we actually fitted up with stuff that's usable stuff, that's all the things what she wants to keep it. And I told her, like, after I finished, you have to go through and start to organize. The bedroom is okay now, the bathroom is okay now, the hallway, the kitchen, and the living room is it's clean now. I don't say she doesn't have to do anything because she still have to clean, but it's pretty okay now. And another room left, but that was that room where she was working. She was working from home, and I never touched that room. She told me like mostly what is in that room, it's laundry or some clothes, and she can do that by herself. I have no idea what else you are curious about Hungary or my feeling or the traveling thing. If you have any question, just don't feel bad to ask me in comment and I will answer for that. Also, if you want to follow me on my Instagram, Clean with Barbie, you can do that because actually I am sharing more pictures there in story, and you can see what is going on with me. Probably I will start to share some videos over there, but I'm still thinking about it. But anyway, it's another option to follow me over there too. Why not? And to be honest with you, I feel like so strange. All the video thing right now, all the voiceover, all like I am working on this video because I had my own apartment and I had my own schedule and everything, and now it's everything is just upside down because the time zone is not the same anymore, so I have to figure it out when to upload the video. And also like all my life rhythm is changed, so it's like so hard to imagine in the next hour I will work and I will clean another house. Right now I'm editing my video, I have to upload, so all these things, like I don't know if you really understand what I'm talking about it that, but it's just like so weird now. And I can't wait to find my own life, my own rhythm again, as I used to do. But maybe that will happen when we finally go to Spain, move in the apartment, find my place. All my stuff is gonna be there, because now it's just like very, very weird feeling. Like I don't know who I am. It sounds funny and sounds interesting, but right now I really don't know who I am, where I am now. So it's like, yeah, it's just like very, very weird. In my head, I am still in a New York time zone. So when I post something on Instagram, I realizing people who used to press, a like, they don't do that. And after I just realized, oh, really, because they are still sleeping or they just wake up. And yes, it's interesting. It still have to set up this in my head. I try to wash the windows as much as possible, but I am not really opening the window, and it's a really simple reason. I never know if it's broken or not, and I don't want any issue like after I open it, we can close it back. I know it's very nice when I'm washing the window. You like that, but I don't want to make any risk because I spoke about her situation and I'm not sure if the management will come to help her. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I wash the window as much as possible, but I'm not going crazy. And look who I found here. A tiny, tiny spider. This is the only spider that can scare me because it's just so cute. It's still a baby. And I tried to catch it. And I couldn't. So I just leave it alone. And also the traveling was very, very smooth. It's actually surprised me how smooth was with two kids. I told you the dog was in cargo and the cat was with us. The cat had a little issue, like she was crying on the airplane so bad sometimes. I opened her cage a little bit, but I didn't let her out because I didn't want any cows on the airplane. That was fine. Um, when we changed the airplane, we switched the airplane in Amsterdam, the stewardess came and told me like, who is Fodor? And I'm like, oh Jesus, what happened? That's me. And so the dog, and I got so scared, like something happened with the dog. The dog is doing really fine. I just check it and I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much. It was super nice from him. He checked our dog and he made me sure everything is okay with him. um at the first day, the cat was really scared. And on the second day, slowly, she started to looking around in the house. The dog, our dog, got a little depressed after a week. Now I feel like he's getting better now. It's really interesting because everybody says like the cat can change the house but can change the owner, and the dog can change the house but not the owner. In this case, it's like totally different. The dog really liked our apartment, his own bed and everything. Now he's just looking a little much better, which is okay. He started to eat again. He go to the garden. He used to run. He used to bark when someone comes. So step by step, everything is getting better. Okay, and what you can see here while I am cleaning the floor, I was crying so bad. It was so emotional when I knew it, like I'm gonna finish with this apartment in the next 2 hours, and this is the last apartment in New York. Even if it's really hard to leave New York behind us, We really need this change. For so long, we are not that happy, and it's a beginning when we moved to New York. With two kids, it's like it's not that fun anymore. The prices are so high. We wanted to see our family more often. It's just like it's not enough for us to see each other once a year. To travel here to Hungary for a whole family, super expensive. Our family, our parents is not that young anymore. I mean, my parents is still, but for example, Random Johnny's parents is they don't want to fly every summer. So we had to figure it out what is the best option for the whole family to see more often each other. Also, the prices are so much better in Europe. This is all the reason why we moved out from United States. And now it's time to show you the before and after. If you enjoyed my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.